Welcome, Taurus, to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? So guys, thanks for joining me. I'm getting ready to do what I call a bonus read for February 2020. So the bonus read is where I take a specific read and just give you guys some extra direction with the tarot. So what I've done is I found an Emperor tarot card spread because this is actually the year of the Emperor. If you take 2020, it equals a 4, so it's Emperor year 4. So this is the year where you can find great stability. This could be the year that you manifest your wildest dreams because you have just the support of the universe behind you, manifesting you and guiding you the way that the Emperor would. Excuse me, sorry about that. So I think this is going to be a fantastic read. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot to do this reading for you. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it does resonate. And, you know, make sure you comment down below, like, what you think of the reading. And if you feel like you would like continued advice from tarot, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So this is called the Emperor Read, the Emperor Tarot card spread, and it says, are you ready to wear your crown? So I love this reading. And the first card is going to look at, how can I embrace the divine masculine within me? So divine masculine and divine feminine energy are present in everyone. So divine masculine can sometimes be pushed down, especially in a society right now where everybody gets offended so easily. So you might kind of tamp that down a little bit depending on your gender and how you identify and your sign. So the card that fell out of the deck is the Magician. This is just an amazing card, and I want you guys to really look closely because it bears the sign of infinity. And this is where I really feel like you guys are coming into your energetic awareness, is that you're an infinite being of divine love and light. So your divine masculine and your divine feminine need to be balanced out. And when you have a recognition that this is a part of you intrinsically, and then you can integrate this power to become this manifesting agent that the Magician represents. This is one of the most compelling Magician cards. And you know what? Actually, I've had this deck for quite some time, and I've never pulled this card in a reading, general or private. So I think this is really powerful for you guys. You have the ability to do anything that you want to in this lifetime, and recognizing that if you're a woman, you have divine masculinity in you, and tapping into that, and maybe like doing some sort of meditation to balance out your energies. Like I do qigong to balance energy, so that might really help you to incorporate that divine masculinity into your life, and recognizing that it's a part of who you need to be in order to enable you to manifest to the highest level of your potential. And for men, you know, I'm not a man, but you know what? I think things have really changed for men lately, and with political correctness and things being changed, you know, I think men are really having to adapt the way that they communicate, and it could be very difficult. So you could be going a little bit too far the other way and not saying anything because you think that you're going to be misconstrued as being inappropriate. But that's not really your energy. That's the way you express it. So remember that you are still a divine creature. It's just that probably maybe, I'm just gonna put it out there, like men just went a little bit too far. If you just wanna look at the way that the world has been run. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into a big long preaching speech, but I think everybody knows what I'm saying. So don't let your masculine energy be destroyed because of inappropriate actions of, let's say, people before us, right? So just be aware of that. So what area of my life do I need to take control of? We've got the King of Cups here. So you guys are getting like, wow, amazing cards here. So you can really take control of your creativity and your power. And once you balance these energies within you, and I really do think that things like yoga and meditation and qigong and whatever sort of meditative, powerful practices you can incorporate into your life, they're going to rise you up into a place that you may not have connected with previously. Like the King of Cups is just at the top of his game when it comes to using his emotional balance, his creativity, I want to say intellectuality, but I don't think that's a word. So we'll just keep going. So, and really I'm seeing like for you guys, water could be really powerful, like restoring yourself with water. Take advantage of your your ablutions to practice things like, your mantras, your affirmations. You can meditate in the bathtub or recite your mantras in a shower or whatever. If you can get down to the water, it's very powerful and can instill sort of a different feeling in you. So you can take control of your creativity and this inner power of yourself. And the king is just a perfect example of divine masculinity. So you have a lot of things, I think, sort of bubbling underneath the surface of your skin that are ready to be released. So you just need to come into contact with them. Am I doing enough to energetically protect myself? And I just really think this is so important because there's a lot of toxicity, especially if you're on social media or if you're going into big crowds and stuff like that. So I think that you guys are learning strategies, but it could be a little bit slowly. So we do have the 8 of Cups here, and I'm really sorry. I do have, this is a high gloss deck. So 8 of Cups is saying like you're ready to do something a little bit different. And this could come in really handily as a result of realizing that you are more than just one energy in your body and divining everything together and getting in touch with who you really are. And I think this is a really good time of the year for you to start doing that, because you have the 8 of Cups and you're sort of tired of the old ways and maybe being drained by people. So I'm seeing you do have an opportunity. And again, you can see that this character here, she is out by the water and getting really back in touch with nature and getting back in touch with the soul. So it's like you guys are on a bit of a soul discovery right now, which is amazing. And you could do a little bit more to protect yourself energetically. Like I've got some folders, you guys, on like angels and if you're an empath and how to protect yourself. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check everything like that out because it's very helpful, especially if you're an empath. So how can I assert healthy boundaries with others? Super important. If you guys are anything like me, you kind of sit there like a deer in the headlights when somebody comes on too strong, and then you think of some sort of witty response afterwards, So we've got the Page of Wands here, and I really want you guys to notice how the page is positioning themselves. Like he is standing there with his wand, and he's got one hand up. So the question is, how can I assert healthy boundaries? You just have to stop people. Like he's basically holding his hand up and saying, stop right there. And you're allowed to do that, you guys. You're allowed to cut people off if they're offending you. You're allowed to disagree with people. And I know that many people are sort of brought up to like, oh, that's not polite. But what's not polite is somebody steamrolling you. I actually took an online course. It was I'm not plugging this course or anything, but I took a Dale Carnegie course on being assertive, because when people are rude, I really am just so mind blown by them that my mind, it stops working. So being able to put some techniques in your toolkit on how to stop people that talk over top of you, or they just want to walk in front of you, and just people can be such, insert a word there, you guys, but you know what I mean. People are so assertive and sometimes aggressive. So learning how to stop people right in their tracks and like say, but actually, and like you got to nip people in the bud before they start to warm up into their topic and they really develop an audience. But meanwhile, it's your audience, or they're just coming on too strong or just taking advantage of you. You got to just stop them, and you can just say, wait just a second. And you can be as blunt as you need to be given that situation. And I just love that this card came up and he's holding his hand, because that's like kind of like in North America, that's like, hey, stop right there, right? So you can do that. And it's your right to do that when people are pushing too hard. Just, hey, back up, back the truck up. So the last card is the message from the Emperor. You guys have the World card here. I'm staring at the card because I find it hard to read them in this light. I got the light for you guys, not for me. So we have the World card. So like this card as the message from the Emperor, it's basically saying this is your year of accomplishment and you can do anything that you want to do. You do have a little bit of work to do on an energetic and a soul level from what I'm seeing from these cards, is sort of divining and blending your energies together so that you feel really whole. And then it'll help you with those people that cross boundaries. And all you have to do is basically step outside of your house, and people like, I don't even know, like they want to tell you how to run your kids, run your life, spend your money. You know, people like, I don't know, like, let me know if this has happened to you guys. I've had people like insult my hair, like talk about my thighs are too heavy, and that's just offside, you know? So you need to be able to like step up to the plate when people are like that and push them back and protect yourself. And that's where that divine masculine energy can come in a little bit and sort of protect your core, and so you can move about freely as the divine and beautiful spirit that you are, and you're ready to leave it behind you and put people in their place, because some people really need it, quite frankly. And once you have all of that going together, like, you're really going to start being able to accomplish what it is that you were put on this earth to accomplish. And when I was saying that, you guys, I saw angel number 1133 on the timer. So I would go ahead and look that up, because the angels are in this reading for you, and they're saying we're here to bring you up another level, you guys, because you have big things happening here with the World card, and being able to grow, and like, look at the wisdom in the tree in the World card, and just, you know, everything is about to happen for you guys. I would just suggest, you know, a little bit more contemplative and quiet time, and balancing your energies to be able to get to where you'd like to be. So guys, I hope this was a helpful reading from the Emperor. So take care of yourselves, and we will see you back here another time. Bye.